Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now in tune with two of Detroit's most debonair personalities, homers at heart, Detroit through and through. You are now listening to Just Win Baby Podcast, Detroit, bitch.
Welcome back. Welcome back. A big weekend that we just got off of. It's Thanksgiving weekend. We didn't really record. Holiday schedules, all kind of shit was a little crazy. But we back out. Lions
Back
beat
at
the
it.
beat the Bears on Thursday, and
Man.
then Big Blue. That's what we're gonna start it off with. Big Blue.
So we gonna start this shit off right on some Go Blue shit. Go Michigan. Did the unthinkable, shocking number 2, Ohio State. Like I said, if y'all tune in to Just Win Baby, if y'all loyal, y'all real, y'all representing us, and please like and subscribe more, comment more. But if y'all rock with us, y'all know we living rent free. And the team, where the fuck y'all want to call them, the fuck eyes heads.
The fuck guys. Hey, Ohio State. Please, please, please. Do not fire Ryan Day. If they don't win the national title, listen, he's 47-1 against everyone else in the Big Ten. That's a stellar record.
We need him.
That's a stellar record. How dare you fire that man?
We need him. You stay, even though I say it's gonna be fired that night. Or
It was close. If they wasn't in the playoffs, his ass would be grass.
For sure. Nigga be Newski.
Oh no, but listen, Ryan Day, sir, you are the best thing to happen to Michigan football. I think we should pay his salary next year. That's how much I want to make sure y'all keep.
We got an NIL for you, Ryan Day. We got an NIL
Ohio
for you,
State.
boy.
We will cover the man's salary. Let him coach for free.
Yeah, we got y'all.
He has a stellar record.
Yes, we got y'all.
No, keep that man.
And when that one day you text me talking about ever since he said they was gonna hang 100 on us,
they ain't scored 100 yet.
Shit, we done beat their ass, beat the brakes off their ass. You feel me?
Yeah, they 84 points and counting. You bitch. Hey, man, listen. But y'all know, if y'all been watching the podcast, I have been saying all fucking season that I expected to lose that game this year. We was down at the quarterback position, quarterback play. It was just a down year for the team. Period.
Hold on. Oh yeah. Oh, and guess what? Michigan fired the Kirk Campbell, the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they got dog about here.
Go ahead, Robbie.
Sharon Morgan. Hey, listen. Couple things. So I won't say we was really killing Sharon Moore too much. I was killing him because of the off season that Michigan had, more so than the season we was particularly playing right now. Because as the coach, it's primarily your responsibility if you know you lacking at the quarterback position to go out there and get them. Now, people said it was because of the transition of Jim Harbaugh and the coaching staff and everyone leaving. The late national championship didn't allow them to get into the portal early enough.
He also, not to cut you off, but he also said what I said. The reason he brought everybody within, he tried to keep everything the same from that turnover from Harbaugh leaving.
That's
he did
stupid.
Say that.
That's fucking stupid.
It's not, because you don't want the players to hit the transfer portal. It was about the players not hitting the transfer portal.
Fuck the
and having them comfortable.
We needed a quarterback.
I understand.
He knew we needed one.
I know he know now. You was right. Listen, you 100% right, bro. But I'm telling you, I'm also right, because he validated me looking at his interview. I don't know which one it was, but he said, matter of fact, it wasn't even an interview. I read it. But he said that he brought him up to keep continuity, to keep it all together so the players there wouldn't leave.
Hey, cool, whatever. Hey, at the end of the day, you got the number one goal done. Beat the fuck eyes. Hey, listen, you vindicated.
Whole
All of this.
season, whole season, whole season. They gotta push. We done got to push for the season off that win. I'm
We've
talking
had
about,
a successful
hey,
season.
this shit resonates throughout the entire country, the land as Michigan fans. We all saying the same shit, and we got Bryce, so we on the high right now from
Yeah,
that shit.
and we flipped the 4-star DB from Clemson.
Man, we done got a bunch of
We done
motherfuckers
flipped
now.
another 4-star
We
defensive lineman.
we're ranked 7th nationally now
Yeah, we coming.
in recruiting.
And that's the freshman class. Transfer portal gonna be lit.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless of what happened in that punk ass Cheez-It Bowl, this has been a successful Michigan season. It was. I told you I was riding high off the natty, so I didn't get depressed about the season. I was being realistic about Sharon Moore and the moves they made, just kind of like Jerry Jones not doing shit for the Cowboys. I just expected them to do something. But that being the case, I told you I was gonna ride the natty for at least 2 seasons. All right.
Just FYI.
The fight. Before we move on, the fight. How did you feel about that, my dog?
Well, look, you motherfuckers had 4 quarters. If y'all really felt some type of way, shout out to Jack Sawyer, bum ass. Your bitch ass. I know you hurt. I ain't even gonna call you bum ass bitch ass nigga, but I know that shit hurt you bad, man. Listening to you, bro.
Oh, he was in his feelings bad.
Man, I feel bad for y'all. No, I don't. Not
Yo,
at all.
fuck y'all niggas. Hey, my whole adult life I'd have had, because I grew up on Michigan, smacking y'all bitch ass niggas. And then my whole adult life, I just had to eat it. Niggas that was been Michigan, Detroit natives, all of a sudden they all Buckeye fans. Motherfuckers, top recruits from the Detroit area going to fucking Ohio State. How the fuck is this happening? And lo and behold. So no, fuck y'all. Y'all deserve everything you feeling right now. Look, I had to suffer through 8 straight losses. Take this foe and keep it pushing. Mm-hmm. Now, in regards to the fight itself.
It really, I mean, they got mad. I mean, if I was them boys, I'd be mad as fuck too.
So yeah, I'm on both sides of it. First and foremost, you know me. I'm the type of motherfucker that want all the smoke. You're not planting shit on my field while I'm standing there. Bitch, try me if you want to. So I'm not mad at the Ohio State players' response. But the thing is this, bitch, y'all lost. Get the fuck off the field. Go to the locker room. You shouldn't be standing around there watching us celebrate because now you just want a problem. As the coach, assistant coaches, they supposed to be ushering their team off the field. Get them the fuck in the locker room. You lost.
And when Michigan lost to Texas.
Yeah, that nigga was in shock.
Right.
That motherfucker, it blew his mind.
Ryan Day got PTSD against Michigan. Bro.
That motherfucker was having an out of body experience, bro. Because he was but bro,
fuck look.
Michigan lost to Texas. Got the flag planted on their field. No scuffle, no nothing. They off there. They in the locker room.
We mad.
Didn't Oregon did that shit too, right?
I don't think Oregon.
I forgot who
they said something. They was talking some shit.
I forgot who the second team was. The flag been planted at Michigan twice this year.
Well,
5 years ago, Ohio State planted a bitch at the big house too. So listen, all this uproar about flag planting being controversial. Yeah, look, it's supposed to incite some emotions if you're gonna stand there and watch it.
It's the art of rivalry. It's just the art of sportsmanship and competition. Like,
listen,
run of your trap, take over your trap.
I'm glad that Shannon Sharp kept it a buck. That motherfucker said, listen, I'm a sore loser, but I'm a worse winner. I'm trying to be as disrespectful as I can be. Same way, Shannon Sharp. Especially if you motherfuckers been talking cash shit about y'all about to beat our ass and this, that, and the other.
Barking loud.
Oh, ain't no more cheating. Oh yeah, talk all that shit. And then when we get to spanking you motherfuckers, now what? Now, yeah, I'm all in your grill.
Cause y'all had a total meltdown.
So, Michigan, y'all made my day with that one because it was completely unexpected.
Big ups, go blue.
I got on the phone with this motherfucker and my brother immediately after the game. I hardly ever call folks immediately after the game, except for
Because
maybe the
everybody
Lions.
was shocked. Bro.
Man, listen.
Everybody, I know, I was just like, I do not believe this. They let us beat them. It's over for
Bro,
them now.
let us beat them. Them motherfuckers was selling the miss field goals, the
Listen,
interception.
no, I told them they gave us the game. We gave it back. Then they gave it back.
Yeah.
I said, don't nobody want to win this bitch.
Nope.
And then as soon as I seen it, I said, oh, there it go. It's the instant classic.
This win felt better than the previous three.
Man, it did.
Yeah.
And I went so far as to say this win make up for the Michigan State fucked up kick. And that hurt me a lot.
Yeah, that one was terrible, bro. And
That hurt me.
My twin brother's a fucking State fan. He likes to bring that shit up.
Cause that shit hurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit hurted like a motherfucker. That loss.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That shit hurt.
That was terrible.
The white boy, that shit, he's famous for this shit.
It's never gonna die.
He's famous for this shit. He got a check coming off this shit, bro. Shit. And I'm like, oh, so when they won Saturday, I was like, this make up for that, bro. This make up for that for me. I don't know about y'all out there, but this made up for that loss.
It's at least equivalent as far as because you got the fight.
Hurt bad.
That Michigan State shit, boy. But you got the fight at the end. It was people talking about, oh, this is a bad look for college. No, it's not, bro. I think it's great that people still hold the rivalries that strongly that they want to fight over the shit. Look, listen, we ain't got to keep reminiscing on the times we grew up in. Make it seem like we old as fuck. But shit, I grew up on nothing but rivalry sports. High school, college, nothing but fights all the motherfucking time.
Going forward, I think they might end that last game of the season shit, bro.
What last game of the season?
Michigan, Ohio State. You know, that's always our last game of the season.
No, they'll never do it. It's too much money.
But I don't know because I think they gonna probably opt out to play for the Big Ten championship. Cause you know if one of them undefeated and one got one loss and they beat,
because it's not just Michigan that played. It's rivalry week across the NCAA. They're never going to remove that week. It would diminish the entire shit of college football if you take the significance of those games away.
But the only reason I say that, maybe you're right, but the only reason I say that is because we gonna end up playing them back to back, bro. Sometimes, some years that's gonna be gangster as hell.
Yeah, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And you see how they tried to avoid it by putting them in the same conference in the Big Ten to begin with. And, you know, it'll be the same thing as like Alabama and Georgia down there in the SEC. You know, sometimes they play twice a year. I mean,
but shit, we got company now, so I don't know how this shit about to play. But
I'm just saying, so if it happens every now and then that we play twice a year, fuck it. We just get the game twice.
Oregon being in that bitch. And if USC get their shit together, but Oregon is gonna be Michigan, Oregon, and Ohio State every year. That's dangerous.
Yeah, I wouldn't underestimate USC with their NIL capabilities.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I'm saying they get their shit together.
Yeah. All right. Anything else on this Michigan shit?
No, let's get to the meat and bones, bro.
Yeah, a couple more things.
Meat and potatoes, whatever they call it.
All right, Trevor Lawrence took a hit this past Sunday, bro. Did you feel like it was a clean hit or a late hit?
Yes. Clean hit. Listen, all y'all niggas play football. This is why a lot of hoopers don't even play football. This is why motherfucking everybody don't play football. Bro.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bro, like, get the fuck on, bro. He clocked it because it, like Brady said, which we heard earlier, we listened to Brady talk about, if you slide late, that's on you,
That's bro. On you, bro.
You got to get out of bounds or make it your business to get out of bounds. As soon as the QB become a runner, it should be fair game first and foremost. And then quit trying to fight for that little sneaky extra yard inch, trying to do that freaky shit. Fuck all that, bro.
Get fucked up. Like I saw to me, I was watching the coverage on Good Morning Football about it, and I don't know his name. It's not Akbar. It's the little squinty-eyed black dude, the other black dude. Not,
And we got a bone to pick with Nick Wright too. If we didn't address this shit.
He like once I start giving myself up, it's on me and you to ensure my safety as a player. Like, no, the fuck is not. It's not on the defense
head off, bro.
to protect you. The onus to protect you is on you as the quarterback, as the running back, as the wide receiver. If you don't want to get fucked up,
bro, could you imagine James Harrison playing now?
Hey, they would even put him out the league.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'd be gone.
Like, this shit, Ryan Clark, motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
He probably was. I ain't see his comments, but nigga, all those hits you had would be considered dirty as fuck right about now. Even though to me they clean, bro. But listen, what was the thought? Like, look, the onus is on you as the offensive player. I don't give a fuck what position it is as an offensive skill player to protect yourself. As a defensive player, my job is to guard the turf, whether it's the first down line or the goal line. That's my only fucking job.
Man,
and then
keep it above. My job as a defender is to clean your clock as hard as I can.
Primarily is to stop them.
Right,
but it ain't to clean that clock.
Man, the whole game is to hit and be physical, bro. So when I say clean your clock, I mean even if it's blocking, clean your clock, pancake your ass. Everything is hard right at the opposition, right? That's what I mean by it's supposed to be every play. This is the closest thing we got to gladiator, a sport that ain't fighting, but like some gladiator man to man shit.
Well, hockey pretty close.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, as you said, as a defensive player, like I said, that to me, protecting the field, first down, all that shit is like the primary job. You want to say it's the physicality to stop them, cool. I won't really argue or diminish against that. But also, as a defensive player, once all that shit is out of the way, my job is to protect myself as a defensive player. How the fuck do I do that? I got to practice good tackling for him. So when I'm coming in, I'm not leading with my head net, get fucking myself up. And also, I don't know how many of y'all have ever tried to start something and immediately stop it. It's quite fucking impossible. Like, nigga, have you ever tried to go up for a duck and then just stop mid jump motion? Like, not jump and just glide in the air like you'll see motherfuckers do. I mean,
trying to come down
after you done loaded up your muscles and tendons, loaded them bitches up to explode, and then just fucking stop. Like, no, bitch, you're gonna tear something. You're gonna pull something. You gonna fuck yourself up. So everybody telling this defender, oh, he had time to pull up. No, the fuck he didn't. Once you commit your body to go in for that tackle, you're committed to it. If he try to pull up, roll out, do whatever, he's gonna hurt himself trying to do some stupid ass silly shit that you only ever hear motherfuckers in the comments say that dumb ass shit.
Man, but listen, the world we live in is damn near dumb as hell.
It's like a motherfucker. I'm gonna keep it real simple for you motherfuckers. You see batters try to check they swing?
Exactly.
How often are they successful doing this shit? If they don't, if they get into that swing, they crossing the plate.
You know what? Kind of a time.
Listen, it's very, and that's just that on the show, like, and that's just turning your motherfucking hips for the most part, driving power through your body. That's not running full speed at 200 plus fucking pounds. And you talking about stop, bitches? You crazy? Have you lost your mind, bro? It's hard for a batter that's turning his motherfucking hips, trying to turn on the ball to stop swinging the fucking bat. And you talking about stop my whole body?
Yeah. And okay. How many of y'all think that the Jack Campbell hit was dirty? Because we don't think that was dirty either. That was another clean hit. Like, what the fuck is going on with football right now?
Dan Campbell gave instructions to his defense before the game during film study. He noted how this motherfucker liked to play on the sidelines and said, not today. Not if he get the tiptoeing and playing, y'all fuck him up.
Preach.
And Jack Campbell said, I got you, coach.
Preach.
Hey, look, you know what didn't happen the rest of that game? he got his dumb ass out of bounds and got
I
down.
looked at goofy as hell doing it too. Like, bro, you first off, you are all the way inbound. You're not even
All
out of
that
bounds.
nigga, he like 2 yards from the
Then what the
sideline.
fuck what the fuck did you really try to do? Did you try to slide out of bounds? Like,
I don't know
how
what
did you contort your body to look that gay in the first
legs
place?
leaning all the way in
Yeah,
front of him,
like,
like, yep,
and he hit you on the hip.
yep. Then you want
It
to get in
wasn't
the
even at your fucking
you
knees,
want to get
bro.
in the press conference talking about he dived straight for my knees.
Right.
Nah,
Shut the
bitch.
fuck up.
If he had dived for your knees,
Come
you
from
would have known.
wearing fingernail polish.
Excuse me. Yeah. Fuck all that shit. I'm with Brady on this one. Brady say maybe we need to start finding the quarterback or offensive players as well
Goat talk.
for sliding late.
Matter of fact,
And
send me that. Goat talk.
I felt the same fucking ways. Like the onus is on the offensive player. And we've seen it too many times this year, previous years. You got y'all showing highlights of fucking Patrick Mahomes faking like he going out of bounds just for the defender to let up and run out of bounds past him. He doesn't go out of bounds and get an extra 20 yards out of it. Y'all applauded. Y'all congratulated. Oh, look at him. He finessed him. No, bitch. He doesn't get the chance to finesse if y'all don't have these weak ass rules saying I can't smack his ass at the sideline. So
Bruh.
how I would coach my players is
Hit his ass.
fuck them up. We'll take the flag. I'll pay you fine. But every chance you get to smack these dumb motherfuckers, smack them.
Man,
Smack
chalk
them.
that shit up, baby. Give him to Sheila. Sheila for a half, man. Take care of that shit, B. Take
But
care of
yeah,
that shit.
like Brady said, listen, we doing more quarterback runs now than ever. So it can't be a player safety thing because you putting their ass in harm's way more often than you used to. There's more quarterbacks now dropping their shoulders than ever before in the history of the league. So it's not about protecting the quarterback. So if these dumb motherfuckers want to be out there in the field to play and don't get down on time, hey, that's on them. Because we done seen it too many times where you look like you about to slide, the quarterback drop their shoulder into a defender, run their ass over. Now they on the highlight reel.
Even a fake slide.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett, all in college. That motherfucker went into the whole slide motion, act like he was breaking down, and got the fuck.
That's dirty. That's crazy.
That's
work.
dirt.
That's dirty.
He waited until everybody stopped moving.
Like,
so no,
fake a slide, so because you already know they can't hit you anyway. That's real dirty, but I guess that's inside
they celebrated
the
it though.
rules.
They celebrated it though. I say
that's
no. The referees should have blew that shit dead as soon as he started. You supposed to be down as soon as you start the sliding motion.
Right.
Now that doesn't mean where your butt touched the ground. That means as soon as you look like you about to start the slide, you're down. But anyway,
that's true.
That's all. That's my comments on the shit. I thought Aziz Al-Shire hit was legal. I think the suspension is very excessive and unwarranted. Now they did want to point to his history and all this other shit as
fuck the NFL as a just the corporate part, just the suits in the NFL. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, I think they bent the knee to the public on this one. Then they want to talk about he started the brawl afterwards. Like it's 15 motherfuckers on my head. What the fuck you mean? I was supposed to just walk off the field. They beat my ass. If you think I'm not about to swing back, and then you got all the offensive motherfuckers on the national media talk shows talking about, yeah, that team did exactly what they were supposed to do. Yeah, and they should have got 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers should have got thrown out the game, and they should have got penalized with yardage penalties. Because the hit that came in on Al-Shire after the hit, that was to his back while he was on the ground. That's dirty as fuck. That hit there was more dirty than the hit on the quarterback. You smacked this man in his lower back. Why he not paying attention, not expecting it. But anyway, none of them motherfuckers got put out the game, and none of them got a suspension, even though they was pretty much jumping this motherfucker.
Listen, let them boys go, man. Bring back football.
All right. On to the Lions. You know, we had to touch on those subjects real quick.
Thursday night, big Thursday night game. Lions at Packers. Ain't we at?
No, we at home. But
we at home.
Before we get into the preview of the game,
did beat them, man.
Defensive injuries is starting to pile up. Are you concerned about it? Does it put the season in jeopardy at all for you?
Yes. Or at least because we won a Super Bowl, so if we missing that many starters, yes, that does put the season in jeopardy to get where we want to go.
Uh, am I starting to be concerned about it?
You should be.
I I think coming into this upcoming game, which we'll get into.
We'll see.
No, I'm just talking about strictly about DJ Reader. If he can't play, that would concern me because he has a little shoulder, whatever. But as long as the interior of the defensive line and the cornerbacks and safeties stay healthy, I think we can manage it to some degree. Because we did get Zadarius Smith to start adding pass rush. He did have like 8 pressures against Chicago. So the pressures shit is there. Muhammad had a good game. So I'm not too concerned about the pass rush itself. I still think the heart of our defense is stopping the run first. So you need DJ Reader and not Lee McNeil in there. We are suffering behind them because Levi Onwuzurike is out for a little bit. Makai Wingo, he went on IR as well. So I think Broderick Martin will be up and healthy, up and active for this week, especially with DJ Reader being day to day with his shoulder injury. So
we're gonna finally get a good look at him too.
Yeah, that to me is the most concerning part is the defensive tackles because I think everything about our defense kind of revolves around them right now. Stuff in the middle, getting the penetration uh, on the interior pass rush, and shutting down the run. Like the linebackers and everyone can flow off of them because those motherfuckers haven't been getting moved at all as a tandem when it comes to the run game. So, if one of them gets removed and teams can start running the ball on us, I think that changes the whole dynamic of the defense a whole lot. Now you got to drop the safeties down more, put the cornerbacks on more of an island. Maybe you see more fucking pass interference and shit get called. That will be my only real concern. But as it stands, I think because Anzalone is expected to be back by the playoffs, especially if we keep a week 1 bye in the playoffs. Pascal is expected to be back. Onwuzurike is expected to be back. So it's not that many season-ending injuries, which is why I'm not that concerned. But
injuries in the football league and being hurt is 2 different things. But that shit gonna nag.
Yeah, and then Taylor Decker, you gotta get your shit together, bro. He's in. I'm just his injury. I ain't talking about his play.
I mean, shit.
I need my whole line to be healthy. If the defense is suffering this much, I need the offense to be clicking on all cylinders, bro. Y'all motherfuckers got to score 40 points, my guy.
But he ain't played last game, right?
No.
Was they getting a lot of pressure on him? I don't remember them getting a lot of pressure on him.
No, it wasn't a ton of pressure, but that was also against the fucking Chicago Bears. We pretty much ran that bitch down their throat for the first half.
Yeah, they got a decent D line though.
Yeah. But the injuries piling up. I'll say this. I'm not concerned right now. I want to see how healthy we are by the time the playoffs start, because that's what matters to me. I also want us to hold on to first place because there's a lot of motherfuckers on our ass. We can't afford to lose more than like 1 game for the rest of the season.
Well, other people got to lose.
Yeah, and I think they will. I think other people will lose. First off, as far as Packers Vikings go, like we all still play each other still. Like we play the Packers. We also play the Vikings again. Packers and Vikings play each other again.
Destiny on that tip. So we got at least
we just got to win the division games for the most part, and we probably be good on them. As far as the Eagles go, who also have 2 losses, only 2 losses. I don't think there was too many people on they schedule that could potentially beat them.
The Eagles?
Yeah. It's not that I think the Eagles are world beaters. I think they just had their schedule been pretty fucking trash. Let's see.
Let me check that shit out. I mean, they still got to play the NFC. They love South. I mean, they love what is
Yeah, honestly, that Ravens game was probably the last shit that really concerned them. So they got a good chance of winning out. They play the Panthers on Sunday. They got the Steelers after that. That one could be a good one because of the Steelers
Oh
defense.
yeah,
But
Steelers can beat them.
yeah, that's
And
that's probably the
Steelers been
last one.
hooping too. They've been balling.
Then they play
Shout
the
out to them.
Commanders. I expect them to beat them again. Cowboys ain't
Oh,
shit. And then they play the
I don't
Giants.
know. It was a big game. Commanders need that game to stay in the playoffs too.
Yeah, I just don't think they're good enough to beat them. But when I was talking about their schedule though, as far as people saying they're as good as us or better than us or whatever the fuck they talking right now, and that's gonna segue right into this next topic on who's better, Eagles or the Lions. I'm gonna just go over what their schedule has been so far this season. So they beat the
Right now,
Packers.
since we so hurt, I'm gonna have to go
I'm
with
not
the
going with them.
Eagles.
Why? No, I mean, listen,
Because
that's your opinion.
our defense is hurt though.
Yeah, but we haven't suffered for it. So I'm not. But that's your opinion. Uh, they beat the Packers the opening game of the year, 34-29. They lost to the Falcons the next week. I didn't know that was their first loss. They beat the Saints 15-12. That's after the Saints had dropped that 40 ball on the fucking Cowboys. They lost to the Buccaneers 33-16. So we both got a, a common opponent, L, to the Buccaneers. Now that was still when the Buccaneers was healthy. They still had both receivers, so they lost to them. All right, they beat the Browns, they beat the Giants, they beat the Bengals, they beat the Jaguars 28-23, another common opponent. You know what we did to the Jaguars. They beat the Cowboys 34-6, another common opponent. You know what we did to the Cowboys. Uh, they beat the Commanders 26-18. They beat the Rams 2 weeks ago 37-20. And then they beat the Ravens on Sunday 24-19. Even though the Ravens scored on the last drive of the game, kind of garbage time. It was really like 24-12. Ravens scored. It was 9-zip. Excuse me. Before the Eagles started getting active. So to me, the reason why I would still say the Lions are better than them, you say it's because of defensive injuries. I'm not too concerned about their defense. This team still starts every game slow. Every last one of them. Offensively, they start the game slow. Now they've been closing them out, but they start them slow. You play us and start fucking slow, your ass gonna find yourself down 24-zip, and that's your ass, Mr. Postman.
Because we do light shit up in the second quarter. In that second quarter, the Lions are lighting shit up.
So people will say they feel like offensively they're better because we had that debate. If you thought their receiving core was better than ours, you said yes. And then I think we both agreed that individually Saquon Barkley is better than our running backs. You could go here or there with Jahmyr Gibbs if he got the same amount of touches, but I felt like our backfield combined was better than just him. And I'll stand on that completely because I mean yardage and everything, touchdowns.
Because them niggas staying fresh.
Yeah, they staying fresh. No real wear and tear, but the fact I forget where I was exactly going. But offensively, let's just stay there. You still taking that offense over ours?
I said I'll take their offense over ours.
Well, then if you take the running back and the receivers.
I know. First off, I ain't take the running back. I said you just clearly stated that Saquon is better than them individually, but together they're better than Saquon. That's what I'm saying, and I'm definitely taking our two backs over Saquon by himself. I just think they're a good team. They're really good offensive. They have a good offensive unit, rival to ours. But can you just think about like, since we talking about our running backs, the ability to first off, you my mans, right? Me and you that fucked around. Now we like bros. Now we locked in for real. Now Sonic and Knuckle shit. So as we practicing and going through shit, could you imagine like nigga Now it's like, nigga, knowing we gonna split it, nigga, when you get that bitch, nigga, you gotta turn up. So you doing this every time you touch the ball, Dre. That's why it looks like this, y'all.
Yeah.
Cause every time they touch the ball, they're going like 100, like it's full throttle with no drop off because they're staying crazy fresh behind that offensive line, bro. That's crazy.
Those are facts. I think we keyed in on that at the beginning of the year. Like, the 10, 12 touches a game. Running the ball is about what they average.
Yeah,
So,
and that's cutting half. That's half a running back workload, bro.
and look, those hits pile up.
Right.
So, I was always rocking with our offense. I told you I was taking our receivers over there. I know AJ Brown, he gets busy, but I like what St. Brown does, and I also think J-Mo is a much better deep threat than Devontae Smith. And the numbers kind of I showed you the picture of the numbers, et cetera, after the fact, after we had that conversation, which kind of leaned J-Mo way as far as being the bigger deep threat out of all four of those receivers.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I just like our offense. Now Sam Laporta is finally healthy. He's starting to get active. He had an ankle injury, knee injury. Now he finally feeling 100. He back to being himself. So listen, you say the defensive injuries right now, you would take the Eagles. That's all well and good. I'm still not.
They the hot team right now.
I don't look. I just told you.
They the hot team right now.
I don't necessarily think that, bro. We got 10 straight wins.
No, but they the hot. They like, you know what I'm saying? You know how momentum changed since we had the injuries, we had a close game, and they been looking on fire. They've been looking like they're on fire, right?
No.
Yes, they have, bro.
You motherfuckers, you start the game down 9-0. Like I keep harping back to, they start every game slow. Every last one of them.
Hey, it's football.
Yeah, but I'm not about to sit here and say they look like the hot team if they start
well, they
slow.
Making them look like the hot team.
That's the media coverage.
Us giving up, they more healthy than us is what I'm saying. So that to me plays a big part.
I mean, to some degree, like Devontae Smith is out. You know, Brandon
Graham is that, and he going for the season.
Going for the season.
Yeah, right. You right.
I mean, injuries are injuries, bro. And like I said, we just hitting a rough patch.
We got way more injuries on the D.
Now who is out for the season for us? Like Marcus Davenport and Aiden Hutchinson, clearly. Even though Hutch could be back for the Super Bowl.
And where the fuck is Mosley at?
He was a full participant in practice.
He been practicing. I want to see if the nigga gonna touch the field. I ain't seen him before out there. I've been waiting to see him. Did he get any snaps?
I don't fucking know.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hopefully you do over Dorsey and fucking. I guess it's because they primarily got him in as a slot corner.
And you can't tell me you gonna play Khalil Dorsey over Mosley or Vildor on the outside or inside. Hey. Mosley played both before injuries in that San Francisco.
I hear you. I understand.
I'm giving him a shot, bro. You got to get your ass in there.
Where was I at with that list? Davenport, Hutchinson, IR, like done for the season. As you know, Anzalone's not done for the season.
Wingo is.
Derek Barnes. Well, Wingo is a real fucking role player.
He's a rotational guy.
Rodriguez just tore his ACL.
Right, gone.
Who else is there? That's just out for the season.
Yeah, I don't know too many.
Everybody else should be returned. Pascal, Onzarike, like they just dealing with some some
issues,
little issues here and there. Anzalone, like we said, he'll be back to start the playoffs. That's when his window should be there. I forgot Kaminsky. Kaminsky is also gone for the season. That shit happened before the season started, so it's always
totally forgot about it. They gone, man. We miss you, Kaminsky. You probably will be stepping up right about now too.
Yeah,
because
but
you got a good interest.
outside of that, like the secondary, like they didn't have deal with a couple things here, like Terry Arnold with his groin injury. Uh, Carlton Davis, he had a knee and his broken thumb. So some things here and there, but for the most part, the secondary is completely healthy. Only Jack Campbell out of the four starting linebackers is here. But you bring in motherfuckers like Muhammad, Neiman. You get a David Long Jr. who
Yeah.
came in. He played
Good.
pretty
Yeah,
solid.
very solid. Yeah,
So
he did. Now you add Quan and Michael Adams, free agency.
Jamal. Yep. So I think the linebacker core be
Who I say?
Michael Adams.
Oh.
But anyway, whoever the fuck Michael Adams is.
I think that's a basketball player. Oh, that's a Hoover.
Was you surprised by the Jamal Adams shit signing?
No.
And the fact that we're going to use him primarily as a linebacker?
Yeah. That's what we do over here, baby. You get to fit in over here, baby. You could cook up a sweet package.
So you ain't got that speed no more? That's okay.
We would cook up a sweet package for you, baby. You get to excel over here in the day 12, baby.
So my thing, like when you look at the injury list and you see how many motherfuckers is out, it looks daunting, right? But then you actually get to looking at their timetables and all this other shit. And the thing about it is that we probably will be our healthiest going into the playoffs.
Right.
So
just in time.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Now the offense, because we got so much attrition over there on the defense, you motherfuckers, hey,
stay straight.
I better start sliding over there.
Yeah, like take that Armand right. I ain't taking them hits.
Taking no hits. We can't.
I don't got to. I would too, though. I swear to God.
Especially as a receiver.
Thing.
Yeah, I'm sliding too,
bro. Ain't no need
like,
for all that.
If it ain't the playoffs, big time, like
right.
I gotta get these yards. Ain't no point in me fighting for this shit.
Crunch time.
Half the time he already had the first down and shit anyway. So what the fuck are you fighting for extra yards for? So, it ain't like it's the final 2 minutes and you know it's just in play. So yeah, I feel it.
What are your keys to victory Thursday night?
Keys to victory. DJ Reader, you need to play. That's one.
Number one.
Yeah. I told you I think our defense starts with stopping the run. Point blank period. Now, Josh Jacobs had like 2.3 yards a carry last week against fucking Miami. As long as he's somewhere around there again, we'll make light work of these motherfucking Packers tomorrow. But we got to stop the run.
If my fantasy, man.
You better put his ass on the bench, bro.
If Reader out, what is Reader out?
Then you might want to start him. But I mean, who knows? Broderick Martin. They said Dog was looking good and strong at the beginning of the year before he hurt whatever. So if he can really come in there and play that nose tackle type role for us and really hold those double teams down,
should be about ready. Definitely should be about ready.
If he can stonewall those double teams, then we good to go. We good to go. But yeah, my primary key to the game is stopping the run. We cannot let Josh Jacobs start getting off and then letting that offense get a rhythm and open up their play action and all that type of shit. Make them one dimensional. Make Jordan Love have to beat you, and start from there.
And defense is opportunistic, so I'm gonna agree with you on that. Definitely make Jordan Love beat you. Yeah, cause he'll throw a couple out there for us.
Yeah. He gonna throw you one, Kirby. He gonna throw you one, Branch. He gonna throw you one.
Carlton, get on in there.
Yeah.
Man, you Tyrion, you almost had your first, But shit, get your first one this week, baby. Tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow night.
Then offensively, bro, we just gotta finish those drives. We can't go 2 for 5 of all that kind of crazy shit in the red zone. We gotta get touchdowns out of that. No field goals.
Usually bounce back.
Because they start putting emphasis. Yeah. Craziest shit about last week is we had went 25 straight games with a rushing touchdown, including the playoffs, and then we didn't get not a single rushing touchdown in. So I expect Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery to score a rushing touchdown come tomorrow. I think they're gonna emphasize the shit. Ben Johnson said he didn't like some of the play calling and all that other type of shit. Whatever. So we get back to doing what we do. I expect both of them to get a rushing touchdown. and go from there. So if the offense converts in the red zone and the defense still stops the run, I think we walk away with this one with a good victory. What you got? What you got?
Yo, that's it, man. You know what it is, baby. I done got a little high. I done mixed this weed, right? You done chill me out and shit real good. But I don't know, man. My niggas, I'm kind of worried, but I'm glad we at home. So we
Yeah,
got the
that
six
helps.
man. Yeah, we got the six man for sure. And the D know how lit we get down there. So
Like I said, my thing
pull
is
it
like
out. Just pull this bitch out.
if Carlton Davis and Terry and Arnold wasn't playing again, like because
Right.
Terry and
I'll be
Arnold didn't
definitely
start
worried.
last
Yeah.
game, and Carlton Davis was out completely. Now,
Yeah.
Terry and Arnold ended up playing because they just wanted to see how he moved and shit with that groin injury. But if those two weren't playing again in this game, I would probably feel completely different. But because the secondary is healthy, and we know this team primarily likes to pass the ball, even though they switched their philosophy to try to run it first and go that way. But this team, regardless of the injuries, you still can't run it on us. Except for that little stretch we had right after the Aiden Hutchinson injury. We didn't got back to business since then, though. So I wouldn't be too concerned with the run defense, primarily if DJ Reader or Broderick Martin is good to go in that middle spot. But yeah, I'm not too concerned because the secondary will be healthy and we can still stop the run. So we should still handle our business, go ahead and smack the Packers, and move on to the next game. Get a 10-day break.
Yes, sir. Get that rest. Defense continue to get healthy. Let's
Put those whole ass,
go, Lions.
beat the whole ass cheeseheads, and then put the Bills on the chopping block.
You know it.
All right. Anything else, my dog, on this pod?
We out, baby.
All right. Just win, baby. Like,
Go blue.
subscribe, share. Y'all know the vibes. Keep growing the channel. We get y'all next time.
DJ, hit that shit.
Yeah.